Showtime. Showtime.
Wanaenda mteja ndia la go. Nipatie kama wapo. Unajua kama huyu. Huyu kama wa mtu wa pale juu. Wa stage ya juu. Akae nazo. Sasa zile nitampigia mama akifika hapo. Akae nazo. Atapeleka nyumbani, atazipeleka nyumbani kwa sababu niko tamu hivi. Ndio wanarudi sasa hivi. Mato, let's go. Jiangololo. Jiangololo. Short Diego. Come on, let's go. Thank you, BK. Thank you, Kapi. Thank you, Kapi. Haya. Angalia tu kamera nzuri ni malizia hiyo moto. Chinja huwa. Anamka bro. Chinja huwa. Hiyo ndio meza. Customer. Yone baba shiro. Come on. Make sure atarudi hapo tena. Pole kama njugu. Lama butu. Asianda dongo. Twende gani? That's not a sure. Shooting one ball lah. Ahora. Actually, so things are also I have to make good finish here. I can't say it. Oh, no, I'm waiting behind. When you are able to a group in good evening and welcome back to the live stream. We have a final match of Group B between MCHANA Knights and the Space Next Door. This is the match to determine who finishes first and who finishes second. These two teams are already in the quarterfinals after both of them won their first games against the Team Phoenix, the ladies team. Currently, the MCHANA Knights are leading 2-0. We are having matches on all the three tables, table 1, 2, and 3. Captain City won the first frame for the MCHANA Knights on the third table, while Henry Mwangi won the second frame for the MCHANA Knights on table number 1. On table number 2, we have our first game there between Kevin Derito and David Njana, BK. We are seeing this game unfolding quite well for the MCHANA Knights with 2 frames lead. Winner of this game will definitely top the table and get a chance to play position 2 of the Group B match, of the Group B table, if we should go by that format. So the winner here gets to have a slight advantage, because definitely the team that comes number 2 is the weaker of the team. So finishing top is a priority for each of these two teams. BK aims, but the black ball is hit by the goals and stops by the top left corner pocket. That is on table number 2. On this table 1, we have Fahad Farah facing off against Peter Gadua, or famously known as Mrefu. The MCHANA Knights is a team of seasoned players, very experienced players. So we saw that very good shot from Kelvin Derito on table number 2. He rolled that yellow and it went in, and that's a perfectly good shot for him there to at least go one back for his team. Current score is 2-1 in favor of the MCHANA Knights. The MCHANA Knights is composed of 5 very solid players, being captained by Collins Tuwei, CT, who is the captain, the overall captain of the MCHANA Pool Club. Collins Tuwei is the captain, the MCHANA Knights. Then we have David Njana, or BK. Then we have Henry Mwangi, or Wenga. Then we have Fahad Farah. And finally we have Jackson Karaoke, aka Mrefu. That is the composition of the MCHANA Knights team. The space team is made up of 7 players. We have the three players on the table, one being Peter Gadua or Mrefu. Then we have Kelvin Derito. Then we have Isaac Ngonjiri or Yubo. Then we have Samuel Kioko, KI. We also have Martin Mwangi or Lester. We also have Kidum and Magak, who is Sudanese. That is the composition of the space team, and we are in time to see Mrefu doing a clearance against Aizo to extend the lead to 3 frames to 1. Let me know where you're watching the action from, and also you can give me your prediction, because Lewis Ntoro is saying MCHANA Knights winning with big margin. Let me know if you also feel the same, and give me that prediction for your big margin. On table 1, we are having Fahad Farah up against Mrefu. This is a battle to determine who will be on top of Group B. And the winner of this group should be having an advantage. So each of the teams is poised to win the match and determined to take top spots in the Group B tie. Well done, Kibitok. You're saying Knights 13 and Space 7. Thank you for your prediction. Well done, Kibitok. Well done, Kibitok. He's a top fan. Always on the stream, always following the games, and we appreciate you for your support. Well done. Thank you so much. Fahad is up against 3 yellows and the black, 3 reds and the black. Does quite well to line himself for the yellow that is pointing towards the pocket where the black is. We'll be throwing it with the top spin to get a straight onto the last red that is going to the far left corner pocket. And CT is also leading from the front, and we could be seeing 2 points coming through for the MCHANA Knights, because CT is on the black and also Fahad is on the black. They hit almost at the same time, but Captain CT misses while Fahad pots. So the scores are now 4-1 in favor of the MCHANA Knights. Derito has a chance to try and pull one back again for the Space Pool Club. Remember, the only score that they have has been brought in by Derito, and now he is on the verge of salvaging another point for his team. Fahad is up next on this table again. It's also very coincidental that a player can play on one table, especially if their game takes long, because we are not taking any breaks between the first 2 rounds. Remember, each round has 5 frames, so we don't have a break between the 2 rounds. So each one player can find themselves, like Fahad is doing, playing on the same table, because his first game did not end as fast as the rest, so that is why we have him playing on the same table again against Isaac Ngonjiri or Yubo. The break is nice, and 2 balls are in, 2 yellow balls are in, and Fahad is going around the table to check which balls to go for. The yellows are looking nice except for one ball that is close to the reds, and so Fahad is, after scanning the table, he decides to go for the yellows. He's also checking whether the yellow has a path towards the near right corner pocket. And after finding out that there is no clear path for that ball, he goes for the red. But the red that is also near that same yellow that is problematic doesn't also seem to have a clear path to anywhere. So I think this shot could be banking the shot and also trying to open up the red, which he does quite well. That's a good shot for Fahad. The mathematics that Fahad is employing here is plus. The match on table number 2 seems not to be going into CT's favor because he has taken 2 shots onto the corner pockets and both black have refused to go in despite them appearing to have been, despite the shots looking to have been taken quite well. Both of them didn't go in, and now Peter Ndorito could be the person that is the luckiest in the space team, and if he wins this one, it will mean that only his friends are on space scorecard. He could be the golden boy here. Kioko is on the table number 3 up against Mrefu. Kayai is also a very vigorous player. Kelvin misses the yellow, but also very luckily the yellow comes and dislodges the black. Now CT must make sure he pots the black, otherwise it will leave Kelvin with a chance. But this time round, the captain is precise and accurate and pots the black to extend his team's lead to 5 frames to 1. Fahad Farah is up against one snookered red and the black. Fahad goes for the cushion. That's the ball right. Sorry, it's a foul. He fouls on the ball and also pots his red. Now Yubo has a chance. He has 2 shots and we could be seeing a clearance from Yubo, just as we saw from Kyoko, to make the scores 5-2. On table number 2, we have Mrefu taking on Henry Mwangi. Mrefu of Chilis taking on against Henry Mwangi. These 2 teams both have players nicknamed Mrefu. So we have Mrefu of Nakuru taking on against Henry Mwangi, while BK is on table number 3 taking on against think Leicester is the player who is supposed to be playing BK on the far right table, table number 3. Leicester is facing BK there. Got that yellow in the corner pocket and also maintain the cue ball for an easy pot on the center pocket, and also has a chance to put the last yellow and give himself an easy black to pot towards the near left corner pocket. Good as well. And now the team from Space next door seem to be getting their rhythm, and they now have won 2 frames consecutively. That is something that happens quite often with them, and now the scores stand at 5-3, only 2 frames separating the 2 teams. As I had told you earlier, this is a match to determine who qualifies as number 1 and who qualifies as number 2 in the last group, which is Group D of the team event. BK up against Leicester on table number 3. Mrefu against Henry on table number 2. Kyoko is seemingly getting ready to play on table number 1. And I'm not sure who Kyoko is playing. I think Kyoko is also playing Fahad on this same table again. Nice one. 3 yellow balls are in, and there's no clear shot on the yellow unless he decides to go straight on the yellow to the far left pocket and does that well. What I have realized with these players at Space is that their accuracy is very high, and it could be because that these players are only neighbors with Chile's School Club, and they could also be regular patrons here, so they could be quite aware of the rollings of the table, because they are playing quite well, and the shots that are coming up here are really impressive. Wenger against Mrefu. Wenger looks trapped because there's a red that is between the black and Mrefu's yellow in table number 2. And now Fahad plays a safety shot to dislodge Kyoko's ball that was at the pocket. There seems to be a disagreement. There seems to be a problem on table number 2, where I know what happened. Henry was preparing himself to take the shot, but his teammate hit him from behind, and made him contact the red ball without his will. So now they're trying to respot the red ball where it was so that he can retake the shot, because apparently he did not take the shot at his own will. So the ball has been repositioned. Wenger has played the shot, and now Mrefu is back on the table. Kioko goes for a safety. Fahad also responds with the safety as well. Kioko goes for another safety. Heavy fouls on table number 2, while Fahad gives a chance to KAI to see, and wow, that kid seems to be listening to what the sports players and fans are telling it, because it really stopped but accelerated again towards the cushion where Kioko gets an easy shot to pot. Now he's up against the black, while BK delivers on table number 3. Current score 6-3. Kioko fouls on the black, and now Fahad has a chance to extend the lead, while Mrefu is at his best on table number 2. He's now up against the black after potting a seemingly very difficult yellow. Fahad should be going for a clearance here. Wow. Mrefu scratches, and now Henry Owenga has the chance to clear with only one red on the black. That should be the easiest of clearances for Henry. So we have 2 frames on the table that are in the control of the Knights player. One is with Henry Mwangi, who clears, and the second one is with Fahad. Current score 7-3. Fahad also does well to put the red to the center pocket as he draws back and sets the black for the far right corner pocket. 8-3 is the current score. Eight three. Kikoy Anthony is saying that the game will end 13-4 or 13-5. On table number 1, we have City against Leicester. On table number 2, we have Henry Mwangi or Wenger up against Yubo, Isaac Ngonjuri. And on table number 3, we have BK up against Mrefu. The MCHANA Knights need only 5. While Space Next Door need 10. City is contemplating going for the Reds because apart from the ball he's starting with, all the others are well set for going, and he does well to put that ball to the near right corner pocket. And now Wenger is against the black, completes and extends the lead by 6 frames now. This one is also as good as gone because the black is in well position. All of them are well positioned, but the cue ball is misbehaving, and it's great captain that you should always believe. How that cue ball rolled in is also a disbelief to us as well. Nobody saw that white ball going in. On table number 2, we have Mrefu up against Kelvin Derito. The break is nice, but the cue ball goes off the table. And now Mrefu has a chance to extend the lead. Leicester is also shooting good play. He's nicknamed King Leicester, just like King Fahad. Mrefu is playing the yellows, and now he will be going for a safety, Mrefu, while King Leicester is looking determined to clear this one and at least reduce the deficit for his team. Cut, it's a nice one, a perfect one, and his fans are telling him it's showtime now. That's a good shot for Leicester. King Leicester himself, and he's proving to be the king in this frame. As you can hear the fans, they are telling him sasa aweke pesa. They are making it appear like it's a killer game where we are playing numbers and you are on your last ball. So current score is 9-4. 9-4 in favor of the MCHANA Knights.
General. All right, General. General Abakuramba. Thank you.
These are the last two frames of the third round, and we saw that BK just cleared the frame against Mrefu to take the score to 10-4. 3 more to go for the MCHANA Knights. 9 to go for the space next door. Mrefu plays a very good shot there, opening up the yellow. And now he has 2 yellows and the black to have a clearance. Remember, there is only action on table number 2 where Mrefu is playing against Kelvin Derito, and these other tables don't seem to be having other players because we could be seeing a break after this round of matches. Now Mrefu is up against 1 yellow and the black. Well, and now the black is only a formality to Mrefu. If Peter Choga was commentating, he would say the rest is a formality. Congratulations to Mrefu on winning that frame. Extends the lead to 11-4. 2 to go for the MCHANA Knights. 9 for the space next door. On table number 1, we have BK against Derito. Table number 2, we have Mrefu against Yubo. While table number 3, we have Captain CT against Mrefu. Mrefu with the break on table number 3, he pots. BK on table number 1, pots as well. Open table for BK, very open table for him. This should be a break and finish for BK. On good days for BK, he doesn't bring you back to the table. On the center table, we have Mrefu against Leicester and not Yubo, as earlier said. BK is being urged to make sure. Two teams are qualifying in each group for the quarters. Quarters ni leo usiku. Hapa mnapigania number 1 and 2. Hapa mnang'ang'ania number 1 and 2. I think watafanya winner wa A na number 2 wa C. Number 2 wa C, number 1 wa C na winner wa A. Alafu winner wa B against number 2 wa B. Number 2 wa B against winner wa D. Kikoi Anthony is saying, I might have predicted just right, Jesse. I'm just around Chili's Nakuru. Your prediction was not very straight. Your prediction was, I don't want to call it ambiguous, because you said either 13-4 or 13-5. So kindly give us your correct prediction. And Edwin Kikoi Anthony, give us your correct prediction. The prediction you gave us for 13-4, 13-5 was not very absolute. Give us an absolute prediction, and you could be right in for a drink that I did not promise in this particular race. So kindly give us your absolute prediction, Kikoi Anthony. MCHANA need 2 more, while space next door needs 9. Salah Collection is saying 13-4. Kajaira is also saying might 13, space 5. You can hear the fans saying Mrefu asalimiwe, meaning that City is winning that frame on table number 3 to take the scores to 12-4. 1 more for the Knights, 9 more for the space next door. The MCHANA Knights are determined to match the score with which they beat the Phoenix Ladies. They beat the Phoenix Ladies 13-5. But the ladies had a head start of 3, meaning they only won 2. But that, regardless of that, they could be matching the result here now. Because on paper, the Phoenix lost 13-5. So, should the MCHANA Knights win with a similar margin, it could be an identical score sheet for them in the 2 round robin matches. BK up against 1 red and the black to win the race. That's quite well to even open up the pocket with which to put the black, and now it's over at 13-4. So Silas Livusi, once again you got it right. Sorry, Salah Collection gets this one right. The first one was gotten right by Silas Livusi. 13-4 is the correct score, but the markets were closed by the time Salah Collection was giving us the prediction. So now the MCHANA Knights qualify as the top team in Group B, while the Space Next Door qualify as the team that is coming in second. And you can see the dance on the tables there by Cholwiak in celebration of his sister team's win. Remember, the MCHANA Pool Club has fronted 3 teams. The MCHANA Gladiators, which we saw winning 2 of their frames earlier today. The MCHANA Morans, that has won 1 of their games. They are left to play 1 more against the Kasarani Tide, that is coming up next on your screen, to try and determine the winner for Group A. The winner between Kasarani Tides and the MCHANA Morans will top Group A. So see you in the match between the MCHANA Morans and the Kasarani Tides.